What's going on, everybody? IDK Sports Podcast in the
Yo,
building on the Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it, man. This is a live show that we've been talking about all week. We ain't really got to get the intros out the way. You know, my name is Anthony. Got my man Kenny in the building. Got my man Ron in the building. And this ain't your regular pod, man. We spreading hate today. Hate.
all
Hate. So we got a lot of hate. We got a little hate we gonna bring on. You know what I'm saying? It might get chippy. We might disagree. This is all this show is about, man. That's why we said let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. The IDK Sports Podcast, man. So let's get right into it, man. Like, who want to go first, man? I feel like I be talking a lot on the pod, so I'm gonna let one of y'all get y'all hate off first, man.
I'm about to say Kenny back. ISO on Kenny.
Pass the ball. Pass the damn ball. ISO everybody to the other side of the floor.
Oh, hold on.
Everybody to the other side. Everybody to the other side of the floor. All right, for those that know me and this regulars on the pod, man. I think the last time I was on, man. And shout out to y'all brothers for holding it down in my absence, man. You know what I'm saying? I know the pod struggled. But y'all some real ones for holding it down, man. We're gonna get to the boxing stuff. Y'all know how I get down. We're gonna get to that later. But yeah, man, I'm not too happy, bro.
Okay.
my business has been grinding, bro. You know, something really pissed me off, bro. Aaron Rodgers has to be stopped, man. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired, bro. They done fired Joe Douglas. Now, those who don't know Joe Douglas' background like that, he used to be in the front office for the Eagles, so I still got love for him. You know what I'm saying? This is coming off the back of Robert Saleh being fired. You know, I think that was back in like the top of October, late September, if I remember correctly. But for those, let me just talk to my guys for a second. Yo, Ant.
Yo.
What was Robert Saleh before he became a head coach for the Jets?
He was a defensive coordinator.
Okay, so would you agree prior to this season, and definitely prior to his firing, that he put out a consistently competitive defensive unit?
Yes.
Week in, week out.
Yes.
Consistently, like top of the league. I'm talking pass rush. I'm talking run defense. I'm talking points per game. They was, if not above average, close to the top of the heap. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we're saying that defense wasn't the problem.
No.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go to the front office. We got Joe Douglas, right, who just recently fired this past week. Off the top of your head, can you give me like one or two people that was drafted underneath Joe Douglas? If not, I can do it. I can do it.
Hey,
I got it.
Keep your peace, black man.
Quinnen Williams. You know what I'm saying? He just got read up.
Yeah.
Okay. That's on defense. Who else on defense? Oh, I don't know. Jermaine Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He a double-digit sack guy. You know what I'm saying? So we all right there. What about the secondary? I'm glad you asked. Sauce Gardner.
Wow.
D-Roy.
It sounds like a great defense.
Hey, we just on defense right now. I didn't even get to the offensive side of the ball, but I'm glad you asked. So on the offensive side of the ball, Breece Hall, you know what I'm saying? Ask my fantasy football guys in the crowd. He's solid. You know what I'm saying? That's catching out the backfield and, about, between 9 to 1,100 yards on the ground. Dual option back. You know what I'm saying? True 3-down back. Who else we got? I think we got Elijah Vera Tucker. That's in the trenches. So what I'm saying is, I can keep going, but what I'm saying is
Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Let him cook.
So you're telling me I can build a team, Joe Douglas, and I can put out a competitive defensive unit, which I was brought here for. I was brought here for that, to make a competitive defensive team.
Yeah, you were.
So it sounds like in the game of scoring more points than your opponent, the problem is the offense. Now, for those that's saying, yeah, but he drafted Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson was drafted during COVID years. Everybody took an L.
But you still drafted him.
Everybody took an L during COVID years.
Hey, that's a big L though. That's a big L. Zach
that was a top 5 pick. I remember, and I know that's what the comments gonna say too. But it was COVID. Shit was weird. Shit was weird during COVID. Nonetheless, I brought Aaron Rodgers here to be the linchpin. To be, hey, I ain't even got to look over there. I ain't even got to go to those meetings. Set it and forget it. You run the team.
Yeah.
Why are we losing? Why are we losing? Because since Robert Saleh left, the defense have been piss poor. Your star players or the people you drafted ain't getting touches. They're not getting looks. They're inefficient on defense and offense. So you done circled all the wagons around. You got your best buddy, Devontae Adams, in town. Earlier this offseason, they added Allen Lazard. Yep. You should be square. Shit, you can't tell me Breece Hall ain't a young Aaron Jones. And they did a dual running Allen during the draft. That's a competent running back in his rookie year. You added some pieces on the offensive line. What's the problem?
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Because if you ask me, it's you. And they just to add more wood to the fire, bro. Now the owner don't even want you back.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Aaron Rodgers sitting up here talking about, yeah, I'll come back next season. The fuck you will. The fuck you will. Nah, we done handed you the keys, bro, and you shit the bed, bro. You shit the bed. No worries, y'all. Go ahead and handle your play.
Y'all see that? My dad said, "Why you talking about the sorry Jets?"
Hey, Pop, I hate to do this just as much as you hate to see it done. I hate to do this just as much as you hate to see it done. It's like giving a whooping, man. Y'all losing people jobs. Y'all affecting folks' family.
But so we have been talking about the Jets a lot, but like maybe it's a New York thing. Because both of them are sorry. Tommy DeVito, you know, that he's starting.
Daniel Jones is done.
And you paid him. You got Saquon over here. You got Saquon over here doing backflips over top of jokers. And you over here got Tommy DeVito. You know,
and I took a gander at the depth chart of the Jets. I was like, who's the next quarterback in line over there? The boy Tyrod is over there.
I would let Tyrod play.
You think he will?
Good job, don't he?
Nah, Aaron Rodgers. They're not. Aaron Rodgers is about to retire on them and lead them out.
Tyrod ain't taking no snaps over there. You better believe it.
Yeah, it's bad.
They going down with the ship, bro. They going down with the ship.
It's bad, man. So to Aaron Rodgers and the Jets from IDK Sports, Kenny just got off his hate.
A whole lot of hate.
Whole 10 minutes worth, bro.
Right.
You was holding on to that one, wasn't you?
Why I oughta?
But nah. So let me get to my head, yo. Cause I think me and Ron gonna disagree on this, and we've been going back and forth a lot. And I think you know what I'm about to talk about too. You know, shout out if you're watching on YouTube, share, like, subscribe. You know, boxing. I'm not even gonna say Jake Paul no more. I'm gonna say I'm giving hate to boxing, and I love boxing. Boxing about to get this hate though. You know why they getting this hate? Because they let somebody like Jake Paul come in and make a mockery of their sport.
Agreed.
Hey, well, keep going, Bo. Keep going.
It's been because the promoters now they're trying to come together because you got the everybody want the Turkish man money. He got a ton of money, so everybody wants some of that. You know, but before the promoters were fighting against each other, right?
Yeah.
So all the promoters are fighting against each other, and nobody was fighting each other. Everybody, you was on ESPN, you fought ESPN. If you was with Aaron, or you was with Heyman, or you was with my man Hearn overseas.
Hearn, yeah, the zone.
You know what I'm saying? And they got robbed the fights of people in their prime. Joshua and Wilder never fought. You know what I'm saying? Joshua and Fury never fought in prime. You know, Crawford and Spence took a longer time than it should have for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think you open up the door now for sports for like people like the Jake Logan. I don't care. With Paul, one of these jokers that don't deserve to be there. To get a fight with Mike Tyson in the ring, and it was bad. And anybody said the fight wasn't rigged, they're lying. Mike had multiple opportunities.
I don't know. The first 3 rounds, I think Mike could have got him. Mike, his legs gave out.
He was told not to knock out Jake Paul. He's gonna mess up the money. So yeah. I believe this is what I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jake Paul. I mean, Mike got his money. Mike got his 20 up front. I believe that. Okay. I personally think Jake ain't really make no money off this fight because every other fight they release pay-per-view buys. They release how much money he made. What you hear now? Oh, 61 million people streamed it. How we know that? It's Netflix. How we know? How we know? They made 18 million at the gate. Nobody cares about the gate, big dog. Nobody cares about the gate.
I heard he got upwards of 40 million though.
That's what you hear, but nobody's all the other fights he confirmed what he made. He ain't confirming shit, right? I mean, let me keep the family show. He ain't confirming nothing right now. My man, Jake Paul, and it was free. Who fights mega fights for free?
Well, this is the first boxing live event of its kind, so they're gonna test it out, and then after that, if it's successful, which it was, now they're gonna have more live fights on Netflix. This is just the first one. So Jake Paul's bringing casual fans back to boxing.
You stepping on my hate.
Shout out Jake Paul.
So Kenneth Ware, since you are my boxing aficionado, did Prime just start doing fights?
Yeah.
Who fought first on Prime?
You said who fought first? Tank. That was
Wasn't it free?
Nah, hell no.
It was $79.99. It was $79.99. It was not free. No, right. It was not free. Prime had never done fights, and it was $79.99 still. They knew nobody was gonna pay for that fight. They knew people was not gonna pay for them fights.
But how much they make on that fight?
We don't know because it's Netflix. Netflix say whatever. Anybody they can say that every person that logged on Netflix watched the fight. Ain't no buys. Ain't no pay-per-view buys. And now that's why. But I'm gonna get a hate to boxing because they let them come in and infiltrate the space. But I'm just saying, all I'm hearing is a bunch of streams. 18 million at the gate. Streams. But 79. Everybody else getting paid $79.99 for like even 500,000. That's about 40 million. And the pay-per-view buys. We ain't talking the gate. Because the gate money don't add up because you had 3 seats at the ringside that was $2 million apiece. And then you said it was sold out at Jerry World and you only got 18 million?
And just a quick Google search, real quick. So that Tank and Martin fight on Prime did about 350,000 pay-per-view buys at about what you say was it like $79, $75?
$79.99, so $80.
Yeah. They cleared about 20. They cleared about 26 million
on pay-per-view buys alone.
Not even.
But I mean, I hope so with the biggest name in boxing.
Huh?
I mean, I hope they would do that with the biggest name in boxing with Tank.
Hey, that wasn't your argument, brother. That wasn't your argument.
You said now back to my hate, because my hate going around now. Ron was like, the whole week was like, oh, this bringing casuals to boxing. This bringing casuals to this. Ain't nobody want to watch that. Everybody left disappointed. And Jake Paul put himself in an even more predicament now, because now he got to fight somebody real, if they'll fight him.
I mean, they love him at the door, if not for the money, but also to crack his head, bro.
They said, I ain't going to fight you in the ring. Tank said, I ain't going to fight you in the ring. I'll fight you when I see you.
Word. Better Beef said he'll give him a shot.
He ain't
Bitter
gonna do
Beef
it.
just went on social and said they'll give him a shot. I would love to see it.
I'm just
I
saying.
think Jake Paul can get him. I don't know about Tank, but he can get him.
Crazy.
Hey.
You are crazy.
I'll put a bet up on that one.
And I would take your money. And I would love to take your money.
Hey, Jake not no slouch, man. Jake can box. He just ain't
What's
played.
your bet,
He
Rob?
ain't fought nobody.
No, let that man cook. Let that man cook. Say your piece. Let that man cook.
I'm just saying, Jake Paul, early on, like we was fighting Nate Robinson, that wasn't like nothing, but he started finding the UFC people. He got
That's not
hands,
hockey?
honestly.
Like Tyron really didn't put his hands down on purpose to get knocked out for the 15 mil? I think he did. My man kept his hands up the whole fight. A fighter at the end of the round, he gonna put his hands down and get hit and fall like a brick. Twice.
So you don't think Jake can last with a real boxer like 12
No.
rounds?
What happened when he fought Tommy Fury?
That's his only L.
And Tommy Fury is not that good. So
But what was that like? That was like 5 fights in.
and you know why he's not gonna fight real boxers? Because he tried to fight amateurs and like up and coming people and like took L's in my opinion from what I heard. Because I don't watch Jake Paul because it's not real. But my thing also hurt for boxing because Floyd did an exhibition fight and still let off the reins on his brother. He could have knocked his brother out, but he didn't. He
Right.
fell back. Exhibition fight. This was a sanctioned. Jake Paul wants to do sanctioned fights. So now Mike Tyson has an L to Jake Paul. Nah, bro. Disrespect, bro. Disrespect to the game. I don't care how much you want to.
Honestly, Jake Paul looked out for Tyson because he could have knocked him out in that last round. Just
Y'all, so you really
Valid.
think you really think that if Tyson wanted to knock Jake Paul out, he wouldn't knock Jake Paul out? After all the videos we saw.
Oh yeah, Tyson had to stop himself. But the first 3 rounds that they would let Tyson go, he was still like good. He could have knocked Jake Paul out in the first 3. After that, I mean, Jake Paul had him. Like,
Yeah, let's keep it a buck. All right, Kenny, you saw the fight, right? Did Jake Paul really hit Tyson with anything substantial?
And that was about to be my next point. Like, even with the clean shots he got, and I'm going to add in a buffer that Mike Tyson was 58 years old. He
Right.
came to the ring with knee braces on. Like, even with that, no. This is his first time at this weight, right or wrong. This is his first time at that weight. We believe he has that much punching power. And on top of that, you should knock out a 58-year-old man. What are we talking about? I'm not trying to be an ageist.
Nah, this still
here, but why
Tyson,
are they making you do it? Like, you should be able to knock out a 58-year-old man.
y'all saying that in hindsight, man. Everybody said Tyson gonna knock Jake Paul out. That was the consensus.
Until I knew it was rigged.
Right
You
after
look
the
at-
fact,
If you look at the training clips of Mike Tyson and then look at the product you got in the ring, we just believe his stamina was just shot. His stamina was just shot come fight time.
I'm about to say in June he had like a life-threatening like injury or something like that. So he wasn't going to be the same person he was prior to that scare in June.
Hey,
He
bro,
almost died in June, bro. And then
that's
Well,
it.
he had like a
that's
blood
why they
transfusion.
pushed back the fight.
Hey, but 20 mil, that
Right.
boy would have showed up. That boy would have showed up in a wheelchair. I don't
Exactly.
care.
He gonna get that money by any means.
Need that payday.
Like I said, bro, my hate is on boxing and Jake Paul and boxing for letting Jake Paul get like that. Now they want to fight each other. Now, if the money makes sense for a lot of people before, like everybody, I hate people say it's the Mayweather effect. Mayweather fought people to the end, to like his last 5. He fought champions. Like some of these cats are just fighting. Like I like Tank, but why are you fighting Lamont Roach, bro?
I give you a few reasons. One, Lamont Roach is a champion. He was a champion at 130. Then you
Does
go
anybody-
down.
You got
Who? He was a champion at 130, bro.
I'm not saying Lamont Roach wasn't a champion. Nobody want to see it though. Now we're
All right,
right.
you want to fight? You want to fight him? You want to fight Barichich, who's like I think he's like the IBF champ. You want him to fight Shakur? Well, he's waiting on Zepeda. That boy had like an injury towards like the end of this year. Said something was wrong with like I think his wrist or something. So he scratched himself off the list. Your boy Lomachenko He said, "Nah, I want to focus on my family."
Well, I know he you know what I'm saying, he's fighting the war. Dog. Get a man some credit, bro.
It's all love for Ukraine, but how long has Ukraine been at war, bro?
For a minute.
Hey, you got it, bro. You got it. I'm gonna mute up.
Right, this ain't a political show.
I'm just saying, bro. Them boys wasn't getting it in when he was fighting. When he was fighting Haney. Am I right or wrong? So Loma cost himself out. All right, we'll tell Tank to go to 140. But who? T.O.? Your boy Ryo. He tried to get a fight in with Ryo. Ryo said not right now.
Yeah, it is. Hey, bro.
What you? When a real one comes around, you're supposed to drown. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can only fight who's available, bro. You can only fight who's available. That's not Tank's fault. And I'll give y'all that. I am a Tank fan, but with the same time, I do want to see premier fights. So maybe at the end of 2025, because they saying that the Roach fight is scheduled for March. So maybe at the end of 2025, them boys can line it up. But I don't see nobody getting into the ring with Tank without a buffer, without a warm-up fight. You're going to kill yourself.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right, Ryan.
And I still want Ant to walk back as Colorado Dion take from earlier this year.
I already did. Multiple.
No,
hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Nah. But on the live, though, we went through every game on the schedule, and you was like, Utah L. You said Arizona L.
Yeah, when you become a Colorado,
tell the people, man.
When you become a Colorado buff,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, man. And they just got the number 2 recruit.
Hey, bro.
Oh yeah, Juju. That was a big pickup.
Yeah, they just got Juju.
Hey, bro. I said it
man. Tell
already.
the people, man.
I said it already. I'm surprised. But knowing football and watching football,
right?
Them first 2 games looked horrible. North Dakota State almost beat them. Nebraska beat them. That defensive line.
Talk about week 2.
Hey, bro. Hey, you want my? Hey, you want to talk?
We talk about week 2.
I've never doubted Shedeur, and that offensive line got better, and the defensive line got better. And the Big 12 is trash. There I said it. Hey, it is what it is. Big 12 is trash. Name a good team in the Big 12. Name a good team in the Big 12 besides BYU. They lost to Kansas State. They lost to Dogs. They lost to
Kansas State. I was going to say Kansas State.
They lost to Kansas State.
HQB at Kansas State's good.
They lost Arizona. Trash. They only won 3 games. Arizona. Don't get me on my college football sleeves, bro. We can talk about that too. But Arizona State, I mean, the Big 12 ain't that good. Kind of like the Sun Belt.
Damn. Even when you praise them, it's still hate, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, right.
You probably still, I think Ant waiting for like the Kansas. You waiting to see this Kansas game this weekend?
Kansas, thing about Kansas is the quarterback was hurt. Quarterback got healthy. Team got healthy. They done beat a lot of teams. Good team. Did they beat Iowa State? Did they beat Kansas State? You know what I'm saying? And BYU had to play them, you know. But Arizona State could be in the Big 12 championship if BYU loses. Are they good? You know what I'm saying? Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
But it's been a great year. They had a great year. The offensive line and that defensive line.
I want to say defensive line for sure.
Has gotten way. Warren Sapp and that defensive line coach have really worked on that defensive line. And they are leaps and bounds better than what they were. I'll give them that. I'm not even
they got, and you know I'm a draft guy. They got real prospects on that team. Real prospects. Like God forgive me because I know names slip me all the time. But that safety back there for Colorado, I think it's like Simon Craig, jersey number 7, real prospect. He don't get enough attention, honestly. But it's gonna pick up come draft cycle. He a dog. some of those receivers that's out there for sure. I'm talking Travis. They're gonna be some picks next year. They got some dogs over there for sure.
Yeah, I think like Jimmy Horn, he's one. Webster, he's another.
Webster, yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
this boy Ron trying to get that Dion. Look out!
Hey man,
I'm from the Boulder.
I'm trying to get Dion on the pod, man.
Hey, all right, bet. So bet it up. So let's say, because they projecting that, or what the talk around the water cooler is that if Shedeur go to Vegas or Fort Worth, then they say Prime out, bro. They say Prime gone. If he go to Vegas, or if he go to
the Cowboys,
if he go to Dallas.
I think if you go to Dallas, he's gone. I don't know about Vegas.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Mike McCarthy's done.
Yeah.
his goose is cooked. He's done.
Right. It ain't even his fault, though. It ain't his fault.
No, it's not. Definitely not.
Well, that Cowboys team, who can win with that team? Who can win with that team?
I mean, they don't got a good running back core, but
in the chat, he can comment. Who can win with that Cowboys team? They can't run the football. They can't stop the run. They don't have that great of receivers. Offensive line is old.
Yeah.
Who can win with that team?
That's when you that's why Jerry will never lose. Even when Jerry swings and misses on his draft picks, he's still the owner. So it's like, yeah, I'm always right. And nobody told you to pick Mozzie Smith in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, had it not been for Trayvon Diggs or some of the hits he made, DeMarvion Overshown that you picked up in I think it was like the third round, who's starting to show, some production. Bro, his draft picks are trash. His first rounds are trash. Micah saved you. Trayvon saved you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in recent years, your draft's been trash, dog.
That team is bad. That's a bad team. And to blame Mike McCarthy for that is not fair. It's not fair to me. Like, hey, what do I know?
Even when they went for a safe pick, I think they went O-line this past year. Boom. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And that's to be fair to a rookie. I'm trying to be fair. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He's a rookie, so I'll take that one back. But still, bro, your draft cycle ain't worth it.
Nah. All right, Ron. What you got? What you got? What you got? You know what I'm saying? I think we're about to get into it.
Shit. I was thinking about my hate this week, man. Honestly, you and I, we was talking about how like the NBA ratings and has been going down, and how just overall, just like the level of play is just not, it's not what it was like in the early 90s and 2000s. But I'm gonna say I disagree. I think it's been the best basketball that it's been in years, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell us why, brother.
You said what?
Said, tell us why, brother. Preach, brother.
Nah, I'm just tell you, man. One, you got high levels, you got high scoring, so that's what people want to see. You got better offense. It's not just, low scoring games with 70s and the 80s like the Pistons and the Pacers. Like, nobody wants to see that no more. It's fast action. You got even LeBron in year 22 still dunking on people, still making highlight reels. You got the global games got better when you got the global stars like Jokic and Wembanyama. They're expanded the game. So I don't understand why the hate is with the ratings and how the level of play is in the NBA this season. What y'all think?
I personally think that sometimes this is where that talk of casuals come in for me, right? The ratings are down for a reason. And I do think it's the style of play, stars sitting out. I think it's you don't have like some games are great. Like Ant-Man, I can watch anytime. But how often does Minnesota come on TV? Like the teams they're showing, style of play ain't that great. The Bucks been getting played a lot. They don't look that great. The Heat are getting shown on ESPN. You know, I think that this don't win, and I personally think it went 3-ball heavy to the point where like when the threes are going down, it looks great. Now, like we don't even get dunks like we used to.
Yeah.
Like people ain't dunking on nobody. Like entertainment, because the fundamentals I think have died down a little bit. We got real athletes out here, but you know, I personally think some of these games are hard to watch. And plus, I don't want to watch your eighth man play 40 minutes, neither. Like,
Yeah, good point.
I don't want to watch your eighth man. Some dude that he can play a little bit. I don't care. I didn't come to see him. I came to see, Joel or Scotty Barnes from the rap. I came to see the star. I ain't come to see the eighth man take up 20 shots and play 40 minutes. That's me personally, but
Yeah, that's fair.
Y'all, so what you're saying is the league didn't start yet? Because I think it don't start till Christmas anyway.
And see, that's hate right there, man. That's why they're trying to make it better with the play-in tournament. That's actually where I'm going to DC right now to watch the Celtics and the Wizards play tomorrow in the play-in. Like, it's good basketball. The league is innovative, probably the most innovative league out there.
No
And they keep trying different things. They just updated the NBA All-Star format. They're not doing the All-Star game no more. They're going to do like a pickup game with like 2 different teams for the NBA All-Star. So that's different from what they've done in the past. So I'm just trying to figure out what's all the hate with the NBA is constantly trying to like expand and improve.
But is it hate or is this like the real? Sometimes you are what you are. Like the viewership is down. It's down.
But I'm saying NFL
Ain't nobody
has
coming
nothing
to
new.
see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you.
The viewership is like today. What you want to see? Who?
The Wizards and the Celtics.
Bet. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Hey yo, probably gonna miss a pod, but that's okay. We'll talk about it. But anyway, the Celtics do a good job. But say you done pay, they probably charged a nice little bit for them tickets because Celtics coming to town, right?
Yeah.
Unlike if Charlotte came to town, right? How you feel you paid that money and like Jason Tatum them rested?
Oh no, I would be hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I paid Brad and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown ain't playing,
yeah, now you can, but nah, you good though. We can see you can watch Derek White be the leading scorer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
ain't nobody come to see Derek White. You right?
That's what I'm saying though. Like, I think people care about things that people care about. Like football is every game matters. So Joker's got to play. Being hurt in football, you lose your job. Ask Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, people feel like y'all don't care about the regular season, so why should we? The NBA trying a lot of things, but if you don't care about it, why should I care about it? I'll go watch Juju and them on Sunday when they USC play UCLA. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. But
yeah.
But like, I think that's what it's getting to. It's like they devalue the regular season so much that the fans can tell you don't care about it. All you care about is getting to the playoffs or the end of the year.
Right.
And it's hard for a fan to care about it more than the player, if that makes sense.
I get it. But with that being said, like, Kenny, let me ask you, like, you went to the Eagles game, right? Like a week or two ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's the pricing? Like for me, what I hate now more than ever is like their football, basketball, just all professional leagues all around are starting to price out the average fan.
Well,
and they're making it harder to watch games.
Yeah.
Whether it's streaming or actually going to the game. Like how much did you pay to go to the Eagles game?
Oh man, that's a 2. That's 2+. That's 200 plus per ticket.
Right.
But for a decent seat. For a decent seat.
For a decent seat.
These games are very expensive. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh boy,
That's just
That's
gold.
the-
You ain't talking about
that's
getting a drink. You talking about getting to eat.
Yeah. I was like, so
Bro, I
good
went
point.
to the Commanders game and had to walk 3 miles. So I had to pay $50. Well, I ain't paying. My dad paid, but he paid $50 for us to park in a dirt field and still walk 2 miles to the stadium.
Yeah, boy, that a
that's so
professional sports game, that's like a god version of a Birkin at this point.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to get flew out to go to a sports game. I ain't even gonna sit here on this live and tell you what I had to do that weekend just to make up for that for that sport event, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm beyond myself.
Man.
And that was
It's getting
like
ridiculous now, man.
And that wasn't even like a playoff. Imagine what a playoff game gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? Like then the thing that made me mad about basketball and even baseball too. Football tickets about level, and whoever come through, right? Depending on how good your team is. Next week, the Wizards are going to play like Detroit, and you can get paid a half of the price you probably paid for the Celtics ticket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it probably sit close too. Probably be on the floor. Like, okay, I need 6 rebounds, big dog.
Exactly. For $200, you courtside damn near for Wizards in Detroit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part. But since we on basketball, I'm gonna get this hate off. Y'all can mute up. I told Kenny I wasn't gonna talk about it. We said, even as a group, we said we're gonna talk about it. I'm going off the end. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
this is what this live is about.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute. I got you, big dog.
So, can we talk Bronny James?
Here we go.
Can we talk?
Let's talk. Talk about it.
On camera.
Not kidding, get off camera.
So, Bronny James, I got the nepotism move at first, right? Your dad's in the league. Get drafted by the Lakers. Fulfills your dad's dream. But, bro, they're going too far now, bro. You can't, either you're going to be in the G League or you're not going to be in the G League, my dude. And then it'd be different if you was in the G League and actually cooking. Did he only score like 5 points off of 2 of 9 shooting or something like that?
Had a bad game. It happens.
Don't bring it up. Hey, y'all, I'm saying. Hey, bro, I'm gonna ask the question: should he be in the league?
I mean, we all know the answer to that.
Say it out loud.
Definitely should have been in college.
Say it out loud on your socials.
Nah, man. So to me, he should definitely be at least in the G League. He's good enough to be in the G League, but not in the actual league. Like, the fact that he's not traveling with the team is a problem. That favoritism, not the favoritism, but just that nepotism and that celebrity that he has, he has to just, do those away games, or else he's never going to build chemistry. He's never going to be his own man in the league. He's always going to be just, all right, well, LeBron said, I can only do home games. So I'm going to follow what my dad said. It's time for him to make his own lane in the league and not just follow, whatever his dad's dream is or what his dad's dream for him. So I don't know what Bronny's going to do. I don't even know if Bronny wants to even be a ball player. Or
I think he want to be an influencer, bro.
You said what?
I think he want to be an influencer, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. He was a gamer before this. He made Sports Illustrated for being a gamer. So I don't even know if Bronny even wants to do this anymore.
What you got to say, Kenny?
Hey, I just want to show love to that Black Queen, Savannah James, man. I think she is a hallmark for marriage, for support, for a loving arm, and I think she did a bang-up job with them kids. That's it. Y'all go ahead.
But my thing is, though, we all played on sports teams, right? At some point, you got to garner some respect from your peers, right? And do you think if of course you're going to disrespect because LeBron is LeBron, but do you respect Bronny as his own? I think him going to the G League and getting on the commercial flight, staying at the Courtyard Marriott. It's some nice courtyards. Some nice ones. Bro, you don't have to. Eventually, you want the respect of your peers. Hey, my man trying to get it. Okay, my dad might have got me here, but I can ball too.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be they're gonna have to up security though.
Hell, hold on. Boy, my dad is LeBron James. I ain't worried about the respect of y'all. I don't care.
So, how you gonna stay in the league once your dad leave?
You think this is gonna last more than 5 years? What's the over and under on LeBron playing until like three more years probably?
Probably like two.
I think he's gonna do one more year and then it's gonna be done. He's gonna do year 23 and be out.
So 2-3 max. Yeah. And by then I'll be back to gaming and I'll be doing my first passion.
And this is why the NBA
Bryce will be here.
Viewership is declining. Right. This is why it's declining.
Yeah. In 2 to 3 years, Bryce gonna be here. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Nah, Bryce gonna be the one.
I just don't. Nah. Carmelo Anthony's son, like he gonna be the one.
That's
the one.
Like,
yeah, he low-key cold.
Like it's just, I'm just saying, like at some point, you got like if you care. I don't know if he does care. That might be the main question.
Mm-hmm.
You got to garner some respect.
Right? He don't care about that. And we also distract him from the true star of that family. Wait until Zuri James start getting her influencer on. She gonna carry on the James legacy.
What's Zuri gonna do?
She might be the hooper. She might be the one that's actually nice.
Right. The next Simone Biles?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, Bronny ain't carrying the torch, bro. Just know that. Bronny ain't carrying the torch.
Yeah,
damn.
It was cute. But he ain't
right. They got their picture off that
right.
About it.
But you know, right. I mean, like, then somebody people try to compare, like people be like, oh, I'm comparing this to like the Griffey, the Griffies. No, Clint Griffey Jr. was actually that guy. Probably top 5 baseball player. Right. At least top 10 all time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of top 10, I'm gonna say that for the pod.
Oh yeah.
Don't say that for the pod. You can't give them that on the Thursday. We gotta say that for the. You gotta check us out every Monday on all your podcast platforms.
Oh right man, bro, I know exactly where you're going. I know exactly where you're going.
So we go. I'm gonna say that. You gotta catch that on the pod, man. Can't get it on no Thursday. Can't get that content on the Thursday.
Hey, quick disclaimer, y'all boy IDK, he tripping. He tripping. But y'all see on the pod, he tripping.
I'm not tripping, bro. Some people got it. Some people got it, and some people don't. Some people deserve a gold jacket, and some don't.
Yeah.
And we gonna talk about it.
Tune in Monday.
We gotta be in a form where we got more time. And yeah. Check us out this Monday. Don't miss this Monday's episode. Well, who else back I want to kick in? Because we about getting to that time threshold. One more people back up to kick in, bro. And I think it's going to backfire, bro. The college football playoffs, bro.
You said that what?
How y'all feel about the college football playoffs? Who getting in, who not getting? I think it's a lot of name bias in there and not a lot of actual who's playing on the field.
It's the spread of power, bro. It's just how power flew this year. It's like, going to Power 4. You got, not too many powerhouses. The fall of like a lot of powerhouses this year. You know what I'm saying? But you look at Florida State, they ain't hitting on nothing. Florida ain't hitting on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a fall of a lot of great houses,
people
bro.
Try to make up narratives, and it's Notre Dame back one kicking in. People try to make up narratives. Talk about Notre Dame got 5 wins against bowl eligible teams. Indiana only has 1. That sounds like, Notre Dame should be there, right? You know who the bowl eligible wins are against? Conference USA and AAC teams. Not no Power 4 teams.
Damn.
So everybody make up a narrative about Notre Dame should be there, but Indiana should be out if they lose to Ohio State at Ohio State. That's crazy. But Penn State there, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a lot of name bias. It's a lot of brand bias for this college football playoffs and not of like what they did this year. Alabama's going to find their way in this playoffs. I don't know how. They're going to get it. There's going to be 7 SEC teams in, which I think it should be 7 SEC teams in. But it's going to be too many Big Ten schools in there that should not be there.
All right, hold on. Listen, before we get there, real quick. So Notre Dame is they end their season out with Army, who is a ranked team.
Go through the whole season. Who they beat?
No. I'm saying how they finished, bro. They finished with Army, ranked team, and USC. Which USC ain't shit this year.
But look at other people that got in. Tennessee might not get in now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Georgia lose again, they won't get in. They gotta play Tech at the end of the year. That's a sneaky game. It's teams that's really good. Like SEC is gonna beat up on each other, and now you like, oh, you got 3 losses, you can't get in. Do you know who I played? I had to go to South Carolina. I had to go to Texas. I had to go to A&M. I had to go play Florida. I had to play but you over here, the Big Ten talk about Penn State should be in, and their best win is USC. Texas' best win is Vandy. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh God. Because the same case you will make for Georgia, I don't know if Georgia does. Yeah. Ask Texas about Georgia. ask Texas about what Georgia do. You know what I'm saying? But that's considered. That's the point of why a strength of a schedule is important. That's exactly why it's a fact.
What my fear is the SEC gonna be like, if y'all gonna do this, then I'm gonna go play Sun Belt teams and AAC teams, and not play no Big Ten, ACC schools or Big 12 schools, because why should I take an L early when y'all now give me credit for the strength of schedule? But Penn State can play nobody. Indiana ain't really played nobody either. I'm not caping for them either. But at some point, strength of schedule gotta matter. That's why I always said it should be 8 teams or 6. There's 12 teams. Now you got cats that shouldn't be there. That's all I'm saying. Notre Dame should not be in the playoff. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Notre Dame should not be there. They lost to Northern Illinois, who is not even probably going to be. They might just got both eligible.
But you got these inflated conferences, whether it's SEC, Big Ten, they're just overinflated, right? Where it's just a lot of competition stuffed in one conference, right? But if your schedule is mostly cake-ass teams, I want that same cake-ass schedule. Like, if you, put them over here, bro, I only want to do, 4 conference games and then mix and match it with, like you said, Sun Belt. Give me some AAC teams, some ACA conference teams. I want my cake, I want my schedule just to be as cake as their schedules are too. And then let's line it up. Because ain't no way I'm supposed to go to College Station and supposed to go over here to South Carolina or go down to Knoxville all within 3 out of the 4 weeks. You're tripping. You're tripping. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you over here playing Northern Illinois and talking about, I deserve to be in. The hell you do.
So that's all I want to say. But we're going to get off this hate train. Catch us every Thursday right here. Let's talk about it. Talking topics, talking hate. Come comment in the chat. Hit the like button, man. If you know what I'm saying, tell some people that miss it. It'll be on YouTube. We're on the YouTube channel and IDK Sports Podcast, man. And I hope, Deion them make it all the way to the Big 12 championship and lose to BYU. Because I'm a hater. Hey. But like always, man, my name's Anthony. Got my man Kenny with me. Got my man Ron with us. Don't forget, you catch our main podcast every Monday on YouTube and all podcast platforms. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the pod, man. Until next time, man. We'll holler at you.